trying to in the heart of whatever Vivian or whatever.
Your wound. Feeling better?
It's healing splendidly, though I am to avoid trouble for some time. To be frank, that is precisely why I wish to speak with you.
Want me to stand in for you? Take on some trouble on your behalf?
That could very well be the case. You see, there is a maiden, nay, a lady. I suspect someone's cast an ill spell upon her. A curse, perhaps.
Let me guess. She suddenly grew cold, haughty, and distant, though the night before she was flirtatious and alluring.
Tut tut, Witcher. You jest, yet the matter is grave. Though true, the lady in question is dear to my heart. I shall not deny it. I fear she has fallen victim to ill magic, and knows no one she could turn to for help.
What makes you think she might be cursed?
You must keep all I say to yourself, I beg you. I would never dare to be so indiscreet normally, yet I'm troubled about her, for her. Vivian shuns the company of others. Though the fairest maid at court, she keeps men at a distance. I thus determined I would resort to trickery.
Trickery? That even befitting of a knight?
In war, yes. And what is love if not battle? As it were, one evening I crouched in hiding outside her seamstress's home. As Vivian emerged from it, I too emerged, ever so gently but convincingly collided with her, then promptly offered to escort her home. She consented. At first, all augured well. I proposed a more scenic route. She agreed. I made kindly forays into conversation, and she even began to respond as we neared the end of our route.
Then suddenly,
mid-speech, from her mouth there flew a most hideous shriek. I stopped stone cold in my tracks while she turned red, then promptly ran off. I did not give chase that time. I attempted to approach her on several ensuing occasions, to learn what had happened, for I feared she had become entangled in some trouble. I noted that often, come night, she ventures into the woods, where I've seen her walk about a glade near a pool. I've striven on occasion to follow her, but lost track each time. It seemed then she'd melted into the air.
sound you heard. She might have just had a sore throat.
Had I thought it possible the sound was natural, I never would have taken up your precious time.
Notice any other strange behavior? Additional symptoms?
No, Vivian's avoided me wholly since the first encounter. But folk gossip.
What about?
They say she's secretive, that no one ever sees her after dusk, that she's wont to suddenly disappear.
Nothing unusual about any of that. Tell me more about Vivian. Who is she? What's her story?
She's Her Enlightened Highness's lady-in-waiting. Her mother was a lady-in-waiting, her father a knight. That is all I've learnt, for the Duchessa grows angry when asked about her. Vivian spends her days within the palace walls. Yet we are in luck, for she has been named the tourney's patroness this year. Thus, each participant will be granted an audience with her.
Got a problem then. See, I'm not a participant.
I've devised a solution already. You shall take my place in the lists and thus gain the chance to speak to her.
Wait, what?
I was looking forward to winning the tourney, very much so. Yet for Vivian, I am prepared to sacrifice anything.
This tourney, how's it work exactly?
It is the year's grandest and most important contest. Knights from all corners come to face off for the grand prize, and more importantly, for glory. A demanding test of knightly prowess in horsemanship, marksmanship, and fencing. I qualified for the first time, had great hopes of winning. Yet...
Yeah, I get it. Anything for Vivian.
That's my reward.
Hardly a regular job, this. Not often I gotta take part in a tourney to fulfill a contract. Fee can't be anything ordinary either.
I'm no magnet to command heaps of coin, but naturally I shall award you a just amount. How much do you demand?
Base. Oh, 500 is base. Holy. 741 is max.
Agreed.
Huh?
That is an
I
amount
gotta
I
go
can
more.
indeed muster.
Fine, I'll look into it.
I
Yeah.
shall be for...
Meaning,
Could you show me how you shoot, ride, and... I did not mean to suggest I doubt your abilities. Everyone must...
Sure, let's do some practice.
marksmanship.
Come with me. The marksmanship contest shall pit you against another for the best time and score. He who hits all his targets first wins.
Hope my aim's as good as that Cupid's who shot you.
Sometimes when you speak, I miss the meaning entirely. Hit the red targets. Once more?
Now we're good. Let's move on.
Done enough shoot.
If you would...
Let's do some...
Come with me. The tourney's race differs from others you might have taken part in. You shall not ride against any opponent.
How's it a race at all, then?
It's a race against time. The true track begins in the arena, runs round the tourney grounds, then finishes again in the arena. The training track, however, lies beyond the arena. We shall go there now. Greetings, Geralt. All is ready. Now listen, for it can be quite a challenge. Along your route stand dummies and targets. The dummies you may cut with your blade. The targets, the time
Oh.
you have to complete...
That's gonna be annoying, isn't it?
Run, Roach.
Miss something back here?
So, have you had enough, or do you wish to
Yeah, I
ride
understand. I understand. I'm glad I did that because I wasn't gonna...
Where to now?
Combat training, I guess?
Very well.
Go.
Come with me.
Gonna get through it fast.
You will team with other knights to fight. The clash simulates a true skirmish during battle. Come the end, you shall fight a duel. It will determine your place on the podium. I always liked the duels the best, but now I can think only of my Vivian. In the end, it is good you will replace me. I sense I would simply be distracted this time.
Ah. Who do my eyes espy if not boars? Where have your journey taken you last, brother?
Hail, Percy. You must know I've embarked on a quest of true wonder.
Stand at the center of the training ground. A knight will approach and challenge you.
For honor, sir, we shall cross swords if you'll allow it.
That's just about enough of this toil.
Go on! No remorse! swords!
Okay.
Now you.
Alright, let's enter the tourney.
One, two, three. Ready or not, here I come.
I should save it.
Greetings. Want to join the lists?
Naturally, we must first see to formalities, however. At Guillaume's,
Really?
my findings show you may take part as Geralt of Rivia,
What a surprise.
or as the Honorable Ravix of Forhorn. It's not every year we have a combatant who can boast of 2 crests. Which do you prefer?
Kinda curious what you could have learned about Geralt of Rivia.
In the year 1267, a certain Geralt, a member of the Witches' Guild, was knighted by Queen Meve and dubbed Geralt of Rivia. This was in honor of his distinguished service at the Battle of the Bridge, said structure spanning the Yaruga. But I wager you know of which battle I speak.
Yeah, those were the days. Kahira and I led a fistful of Nordlings against an entire Nilfgaardian battalion. Won that battle just because we absolutely had to cross the river. Ravix of Forhorn? How'd you manage to dig that up?
Here in Toussaint, we treat heraldry very seriously. One visit to the ducal archives. That is all I needed to acquire the necessary information. Ravix of Forhorn was the name under which you attended a feast honoring Princess Pavetta, daughter of Queen Calanthe of Sintra, on the occasion of her 15th birthday.
That's actually right.
I'll join as Geralt as Rivia.
I'm Geralt, not about to fight under a false name.
You may now take the shield bearing your crest.
I'm a Witcher. Shields aren't something Witchers ever use in combat.
Who mentioned using it in combat? Not I. The shield commemorates...
Oh,
In that case,
Have you been instructed as to the tourney's challenges?
Guillaume told me a bit about...
An admirable thirst for knowledge.
okay.
As
Convenient. Gonna come right out.
the winner of each contest... Whoever...
Ooh, thus
should
for the
you-
trophies. I get it.
You say some...
As is our custom, knights make vows to which they hold for the duration of the tourney. Each
Feels like I know...
splendid. In that case,
Start upon Heron, I start on my
I vow on the love of my lady, Yennefer of Vengerberg, to respect the chivalric virtues.
may the gods succor you in... That is all I need from you.
Shiny.
You have...
Ooh, armor. Oh, look at me, look at me.
Right, Edrica clans! Docks nipples! Get them by their horns! Hey, this... So...
Geralt, well, I'll be. Have you decided to turn knight errant?
All jesting aside, here on a job. You in the 22?
Am I? Ha! I shall square off against Renfan of Atre. I saw him just moments ago. A nervous wreck.
stuffing his nose with fish tech, no less, as if that would aid his determination.
Guessing that's against the rules.
But who's to tell the Nilfgaardian what to do? Listen, Geralt, I've a tip for you. The timing of your marksmanship duel is such that you shall have the sun in your eyes.
Makes no difference to me either way.
Nor will it give you any pleasure. Since, as it is, we must both wait, play me in a round of Gwent. Should you win, I shall swap with you. To me, a southerner, the sun is...
Nah, I'd rather take the sun than play
Thanks.
Gwent. I'd rather have the sun in my eyes than play fucking Gwent.
Fair night.
Behold,
Alright, let's just get to work.
again, the top.
I don't care. Let's go. Wait, what's my color? Red?
Like a lover closely grasping but one fair teat, Geralt's half strewn twixt joyous victory and bitter defeat.
Fun?
Sir Geralt of Rivia has trapped.
Oh, a crossbow.
Your prize, sir. A crossbow adorned with...
Thank you, my lady. Would you tell me about the other prizes?
Alas, I cannot devote more time to...
My medallion's vibrating strongly. Can only mean one thing. Magic.
The explanation is disappointing, I'm afraid. The phrase...
To lose to an opponent such as you is a victory of its own.
Thanks.
Good work! In the interim, I managed to determine which tent Lady Vivian occupies. Perhaps you could find a clue.
You're...
In...
Yeah.
Let's go do that.
This is her tent. You must look inside. Search it.
Ah. Claw marks?
Claw marks, that's clear. Not sure what beast left them, just that it's big.
Oh, fair Vivian. Thou hast doves
Jar of concealing ointment.
Thy lips
How will magic at work
red
here?
of scarlet. Thy two breasts are like...
Why are you talking
Clothing's
about
all
our
dark
breasts?
green and yellow.
Weirdo?
Seems Yen's not the only one with a fixed color scheme. His insults, Oriole feather, used to make
Someone
converts with the
approaches.
bird as a
Quickly.
pet. No sign of it here, if so. You were supposed to hoot.
We shall speak later. We must return to the tourney now. It's time for the second contest.
Sirs, what seek you in my lady's tent? Why do you do that?
Behold, gallant knights and ladies, come.
Alright, this is the race.
Almarin, Linus of Metina, Rainfarn of Atra, Hormakaspark of Meikt, Donimir of Troy,
Oh,
Guy de Boisfriend, in service to the Duchess, Delwyn of Craigyow, Cotstai of Dondal, Ansay of Lyria and Rivia a prince,
oh.
Geralt of Rivia, for Gregoire of Montgorgon, let out a roaring cheer. Does ignorance demand a bard intercede? Does someone need telling how tourneys proceed?
How dare you enter a tourney for nobly born knights? Your knighthood came through the grace of my mother Meve, Queen of Lyria and Rivia, whom you treacherously deserted mere days later. Your presence here is an offense to my honor.
And yours is an offense to my eyes. If you're done, step aside, Prince.
The tourney's protector, the mate Vivian. Her beauty entrances both beasts and men.
My heart's greetings, dear knights. May my grace guide you and
Ladies and gentlemen of... Before us, Geralt from Rithia come, fast as the...
Alright, let's just get to work here, man. Alright, let's try this again. So, you're gonna see a cut there. When originally trying to do this, I could not hit these targets even though I'm trying slow-mo. I just can't hit them. And eventually I figured out how to hit them by just hitting them normally without slow-mo. And then when I got halfway through the course, the game crashed. So I gave up. So this is a whole different day late at night. This is the next day. The next day late at night. That's why I got the hood on and everything. It's all dark outside. But we're gonna finally do this without crashing the damn game. Oh, see, slow-mo does not work. Like, it's not hard. It's just that the slow-mo wasn't working, which is how they taught you to do this, right? So, oh, fuck off. Hit it. Oh. It's also a problem. I mean, normal hits don't work sometimes. Oh no, how did I... Oh, what, 4 of 9? It crashed like right here. What? Oh. Oh my god. Hit the dummy! Geralt, hit the dummy! For the love of God. That one fucked me up.
I shall be famous one day.
Don't you step on me.
I mean, I thought it would work. Why are you swinging on the other side?
Come on, Roach.
Holy shit. Shut up, peacock. This is a problem. I might not win this race at all.
So close! Will he last? Endure and keep pace!
Finish? Yeah. I missed 2, I think, because they're on different paths, I believe.
A race of such style, such grace, such speed.
It's alright.
To watch was a pleasure, a treat indeed. To honor our entrance, praise each...
People won.
Congratulate you. Here,
Hey, I won.
Many things.
by the way,
No idea.
how juvenile.
Yep, cool.
We
Let's
must
just
drink-
skip through this and get to the
Lead
end
the
of it.
way.
It's been too long on this mission already. Sometime
So,
later.
any thoughts on Vivian?
Her beauty's
That is not what I asked.
still too early to say anything I'd be willing. Managed to figure one thing out. She uses power.
Do you mean to say she might in truth look different?
Only guessing right. Found some clues. Got me wondering if your beloved Vivian's not
Abraxa.
sure yet.
We've still some time before
Oh, why not?
To Vivian, may you...
Two.
When I first laid eyes on her, I finally
Love's not poetry alone. Sometimes it's prose. Sometimes it...
You say that only because you do not know Vivian as I...
Yeah, I don't really care. How's that?
Your presence at this tournament, I demand.
Head to the nearest brothel.
Coward. Mounted combat in the main arena.
Fine.
Since...
You shall bitterly regret deserting my mother.
Oh, this is that dude. Okay.
May the
Thanks.
blood I will spill wash away the stain of your cowardice.
Let's get this over with. Quick.
3, 2, 1.
We missed each other. Why did my sword get put away? We missed each other. This is gonna be annoying as fuck, isn't it? Wait. Damn it, hit him. On the right side of each other. Come on, turn around, you pussy. Hit him? There we go, fucking hell.
For reasons unknown except to them, the gods have chosen to punish me with defeat. But do not think your cowardice will be forgotten.
Damn it. You still going on about that? Need to clear this up once and for all. Had to abandon your mother's camp back then because someone else needed my help. Badly. Couldn't refuse them. Didn't want to, in fact.
You mean to say you had a secret mission, set off to accomplish it, having vowed to tell no one of its nature, until you did?
Something like that. Minus the vow. And, I'd still rather not divulge the nature of my secret mission. Can you accept that as justification?
In agreeing to duel, you proved yourself a true knight. Thus, I accept your word as that of a man of honor.
Glad to hear it. Now I got work to do.
Alright, that's nice. I could, try to get him off my back.
My heart swells to behold this beautiful celebration of... Yet, thus, the group melee shall take place on the morrow. Glory shall be within grasp for each and every one of you. The best among you shall have the famed Gregoire de Gourgon, victor of last year's tourney. Celebrate, make merry.
It was huge.
Follow her. We shall meet.
Take good care of yourself.
That grey-domed scoundrel, ever seeking Lady Vivian.
Strange. Was sure I'd find her here. Vanished. Melted into thin air. That bird. She a Bruxa? Flew off. Worth going after. Looks like the bird's leading me somewhere.
Here, birdie, birdie, birdie. We'll go home. Is that panther coming after me? Oh, get up there. Another panther right here. Four? Come on. Holy shit, boys did so much damage. More traveling, really? Where are you taking me?
Flew off over the hill. Might be quicker to pass through the cave. No sign of the bird anymore. Guillaume mentioned a clearing in the woods. Vivian strolling around it at night. Could find her there.
Oh, why did I use it twice? Vibration. Be magical around here. Sound. Oh, hello.
Witcher.
Lady Vivian? Counted on me getting lost.
I did. I thought you no different from the knights. Good at tourneys, hopeless in the face of true danger. I was mistaken.
So you're not actually a Bruxa?
A what?
Suspicion I had, that you might be a vampire. Certain details seemed to confirm it. Then I changed my mind. Anyway, unimportant. Hear you come to this clearing often.
This is where it all began. And as I was not able to evade you, save myself from you, then I wanted them here. in this very spot, with no witnesses.
Want what done?
Why, you are a witcher. You were hired to kill me, were you not? Then do so, now. And do it quickly, I beg you. I shan't resist.
Witchers only hunt monsters. And even then, not all. You're no monster.
Then what am I to your eyes?
Most likely you've been cursed. Don't know who by or why yet, but hope to find that out soon.
If you've no contract on my life, why take an interest at all? Did Guillaume put you up to it? Is that why?
He wanted to help you. Asked me to do him a favor. Frankly, if I can do something for you, I'll do it, willingly.
Why should I trust you?
'Cause the Duchess trusts me? 'Cause I'm a freak, too? 'Cause cases like yours are my bread and butter. Take your pick.
You shall not turn on me. Use what I say against me. You shall not tell anyone?
I will be discreet. I swear this on the Heron.
You mock me.
No, it's just... You want reassurances. Too many. If you want my help, you've got to trust me. Won't peep a word to anyone. Unless I decide someone needs to be let in on your secret.
So be it. I shall tell you what my mama once told me. When she was with child, expecting me, she and my father spent much time together near the wood, here in this clearing. Mama loved to listen to the orioles sing. She would stroke her belly and say,
Looks cool
my
though.
daughter should be as beautiful as that bird.
It looks
Such is
it
my
looks good.
wish.
Design.
But a creature dwelt in the wood who envied my parents their happiness. One day it appeared before them to say the whole wood belonged to it, and they had dared to delight in something that was not theirs. It demanded payment. And when my parents said that they had nothing, it claimed their unborn daughter as its own.
Parents ever describe the creature?
They called it a nymph born of the deep woods, with no mother or father. But I was too young, too distraught by the curse's onset to ask after details.
What happened after that?
Nothing at first. I came into the world a perfectly normal child, and my parents forgot that day's events. But 15 summers into my life, the curse began to show. Initially only when the moon was full. But now it's advanced so that even in daytime I must use magic ointment to mask its symptoms, to look normal. Thus I thought someone had discovered my secret, then hired you to kill me. In fact, I was resigned to death in coming here. Perhaps death would be preferable to my complete and permanent transformation. For I fear that is what lies in store.
Ointment you use includes a potent magic ingredient. You don't have the immunity mages have. Use heavy doses, or normal doses too long, and it could be dangerous to you.
I sensed this. The very reason I knew I would have to give it up in the end, and bid my human form a final farewell.
The curse, it could be reversible. Once ran into a baron transformed into a cormorant, ostensibly for good. Managed to cure him completely.
And you truly think you could do something like this for me?
Can't guarantee a thing. Tough case, yours. You were cursed before birth. That alone complicates things. Also, you claim the curse is increasing its hold. Symptoms are progressing. Could try transferring the curse onto someone else.
What? Out of the question. I shall not allow it to ruin an innocent's life. Is this the only method you know?
Only one that's completely safe.
So there is another.
Dangerous one, probably.
Pretty quick to reject help. Why is that? The curse once transferred would probably have a weaker hold on the new host. Lots weaker.
I do not even wish to hear of it.
All right, there is another. Ancient ritual. We'd need an Oriole egg. Should release the curse's grip permanently. Gotta warn you though, could have serious consequences.
Consequences? What kind?
Curse was cast before you came into this world. Ritual involved transferring it to an as-yet unhatched chick. You'd be free. Thing is, you could be left with the average lifespan of an Oriole.
Which is
7 years.
Oh shit.
I understand. Alas, every rose has its thorn, and there are no happy endings. Yet, truth be told, I never thought I would get one. I came here prepared to die, yet you wish to give me 7 years of life. Real life, free life. This is no dilemma. I agree, wholeheartedly.
I see why. I understand. Don't have to decide just yet. Think it through.
I will. They must miss me at the Tawny grounds by now. Shall we return?
Let's. But are you gonna...
Yes. I cannot appear there all in feathers. Pardon me for a moment.
The water's like magical?
You can change at will?
No, but I discovered the water of this pool helps. Its effects are brief, but I can always be sure of them.
Interesting.
Come.
Alright, so this is what it's all about. A curse that needs to be lifted.
Did you learn anything?
Yeah.
Then speak, man. Can you not see I'm out of my mind with worry? What ails her?
She asked me not to talk about it.
But I want only the best for her. Perhaps I shall be able to help or, I don't know, console her at the least.
Vivian gave me the details of her situation, but she did so in confidence. Promised I wouldn't tell anyone.
But I'm not just anyone. Why, I would do anything for her. I was the one to ask you to help her. You cannot shut me out now.
I'm sorry. Look, in time Vivian will come to understand what she owes you. I'm sure of it. But until then, you gotta understand the whole world doesn't revolve around you.
How dare you lecture me? This is not the aid I sought. And to think I gave up my spot in the tourney to you. I regret it now. Do you even intend to compete to the end? Or now that you've bound Vivian to your terms, you no longer see the need?
I don't back out of anything. I'll take part in the last skirmish. Besides, Vivian will be busy till the tourney's end.
Indeed. In that case, you must meet the other knights of your team. They await near the arena's entrance, by the training ground.
Got it. Thanks.
Well, you seem a little angry, bro. Hey, if she wanted to tell you, she would tell you.
I know now the two teams' rosters. I shall be captain of ours. That means you shall do as I say for the duration of... Palmer and Alonso will lead the... With this skirmish, we commemorate the Battle of Fox Hollow of 1218, when a Hans of Southern outlaws... Since that day, knights errant have guarded the duchy's borders. Palmerin drew the short straw, so his team shall play the barbarian Hallers.
None.
I doubt you.
It is time, gentlemen. A cheer for the two-rifled... Who come through it all by the night. Whoever he... Let us begin! Kraut Risaracus! Blood, sweat, and tears shall soon follow in buckets.
Pathetic.
The lust to do evil. I'll beat it out of you.
all out.
The world's never seen of. Yet, to Geralt of Riv, he sailed through all trials. Each test he passed with ease, but now awaits the last for Gregoire de Gorgon. To the tired Tremender, we salute your endeavors.
All right, I just gotta duel the last dude.
It is time.
Thanks, I'm
The Witcher of Rithia, Geralt his name, though aged be he. Now,
I wish, but
they sink the grounds, the Titans look stairs, ferocious and spry.
Oh shit, he's huge.
not good.
He's like a mountain or something from Game of Thrones.
Champion, the unequaled, and silent Gregoire de Gorgon. Hip hip hooray! Hooray! And now a few words from our sponsor.
Nah.
Strong bones and teeth, drink to foe. A wine for your pig, a wine. Geralt of Rivia! This year's champion! A sight to behold! He
Won the tourney.
hail!
as patron of this grand tourney, his vow he made up, he showed.
Need to talk.
All right, let's get to work, man. Gotta.
Greetings, my lady. Sure, but seems you're show yourself, Guillaume. Can hear you breathe.
While you here, sir,
Guillaume's no foe. Though there's little honor in meddling, he meant well, means well. You guessed correctly. He was the one to hire me, but only because he wanted to help you.
My lady, I lift.
are you quite finished?
I...
So you shall do what I command, sir. Very well then. Listen carefully. Leave this tent. Turn towards the... Return only once you've cooled off. Then leave me be forevermore.
My lady, but...
Out now! You assured me I could trust you.
I kept your secret. Didn't tell him anything he didn't already know.
I understand he hired you, so you had to report to him. But this is...
Absolutely sure you did the right thing? Not too hasty rejecting his help? Can't conduct the ritual using your reflection without him. Needed someone who'd willingly assume the curse in your stead.
And you thought I would agree to this? This is the method I...
Need to find an egg. Preferably an Oriole's. Ritual itself isn't complicated, but like I said before, there'll be a side effect.
Yeah.
We'll have to break. Like you said.
And for a dream to come true, there must be sacrifice.
Okay.
This is the place.
Can I change my armor back to my normal shit? Hey, what happened to my glasses?
Oh no! A panther's got at the nest!
Stand back. I'll take care of this. Eggs fell in a moss patch. They're fine except for one. It's cracked.
Will it do?
Think so.
Now what must I...
Just to be sure, gonna ask one last time. Positive you want to do this?
7 years free of the fear that someone might spy me.
All right.
You need...
Muna Munag, Muana Cat.
Damn it.
Geralt! Oh, gods! I should be.
Ought to thank Guillaume. He's the one hired me.
Yes, I'm grateful to.
Should tell him yourself, don't you think?
Perhaps I should, but I would prefer not to.
Sure, I'll tell.
Alright. Don't I have a roach armor as well for?
Hey there.
It's kind of boring. Go to Gilman, whatever the hell his name was.
Run, Roach.
Really? Roach? Go down a hill. Fuck me.
Go, go.
So many wooden bridges, man.
Faster. Not your lucky day.
Freed and last, Shambhala! Wisdom lies stripped of all that is noble.
This festival of vanity is an offense to the gods.
The gods
What
have
just
set
happened?
the pace.
I pledge my love to win. Geralt, what?
Managed to lift her curse.
Truly?
Asked me to give you a message.
Good, good. But how?
Vivian chose what suited her best. She's completely free now.
Without me.
You helped her, but that doesn't mean she owes you her love. Got this bard friend, philosopher too, I guess, amateur. He'd say, if you love somebody, set them free.
You know what, Geralt? You earned your reward, so take it. Keep your advice to yourself. Adieu.
This dude's a dumbass. No wonder he got no bitches.
By my troth, it is the Witcher who saved us from war.
Lepiotus Wisin.